Hello, my name is Mooncat and welcome to a quite unexpected video. Earlier today we just learned that the new Guild Battlegrounds map, the Waterfall Archipeligo, is coming out to the live servers in the next season, so starting December the 19th on the international server. So in this video I would like to take the time to quickly go through all of the changes so that you know what to expect. So let's start with the main change, which is to the layout of the new battleground. So here you can see that each of these sectors are surrounded by 6 other sectors, except for the outer ring, of course. But most of these sectors are surrounded by 6 sectors, which means that each sector has more surrounding sectors. Now what that will do to balancing is hard to say. I have made a separate video though, speculating a little bit on that. So if you want to learn or talk more about that, go check out that video. In this video, I just want to show this is the new changes. And quickly I want to say that one thing to consider is that with each siege camp you build, you now have more sectors to use those siege camps on. So one thing that I'm fairly certain is that siege camps will be even more powerful on this map than on the old map. Now another new thing is that they have added this button here. Let me zoom in. So here next to the chat they have added a new button here. You can also activate it using D if you're playing on the browser. What that will do is that it will change the view to this new one where you can see all the names of all the sectors as well as how many building slots each of these sectors have. So this one has 2 slots, 3 slots, 3 slots, 0 slots and so on. So that's quite nice. I would have liked it to be in the same view, but it's nice to have the option, and on browser at least it's very easy to press D to get it up. So that's one change to the map. Now one thing that probably should mention is that like in the current map there will be quite a lot of luck when it comes to how many building slots you get. These guys up here, for example, have no building slots next to their HQ. These guys have 2, none, and so on. So that's still the same, and that sucks. But other than that, it shouldn't be too different compared to the old one in terms of all of that. So yeah, that's the map. Another big change is the rewards. Now in this battleground, you have a completely new building, so you will not be getting statue of honor fragments or the road to victory fragments from these battlegrounds, but don't worry, a quick aside, this is not replacing the old map, the previous map. They will be in a rotation, so every other season you will have this map and the old map, so it'll alternate and go back and forth, so you will still be able to get fragments of the old buildings, so don't worry about that. But let's check out the new buildings. First of all, the Great Elephant. It is 4x3, so same size as the old one, just rotated. And as you can see, it gives attack for your attacking army. Already at level 1, it gives some. If we jump all the way to the end, here you have 3 options. They give from 8 to 12 attack for your attacking army, no matter what age you're in. So this is very nice for new cities. It'll still give the same amount of attack. Now the difference between these is that this one gives slightly more guild goods, but definitely not enough to make it worth it, so I would definitely not get this. Then we have the Elephant's Citadel, which gives most attack. It gives 12, and as you can see it gives 25 fewer goods to the guild treasury, but yeah, that's definitely not worth it. And then you have the Elephant's Royalty. It gives 2% less attack, but it does give 6% more forge points. 3 more forge points for 6 total. So from 3 to 6, so that honestly makes me actually, even though I'm a fighter, it makes me really want to get this, consider getting this. Because the difference, it's only 2 in terms of attack, but you do get 3 more forge points. So I'm a little bit tempted towards this, although I do like the look of this better. But anyways, and that's the 3 options. You also have a new chain building, the Iridescent Garden. This one it's very similar to the old one, the Road to Victory. It gives 5% defense when it is chained to the main building. The direction is rotated 90 degrees, but other than that, it's the same size. Gives the same amount of defense. Also gives 1 forge point, which does make it better, I think. But still, it's the same as the old one. It's not that efficient, but it's not that bad either. So if you do have the space, I would definitely consider getting this. So yeah, that's the new buildings. Now another thing when it comes to rewards is that the rewards you get have been changed. The personal rewards after a fight have been changed. Now I don't know the complete detail yet, but here from beta we have all the different options. So forge points, coins and supplies, 1 to 2 random units, 5 random units, rogues, 10 goods, 50 goods, diamonds, 1 fragment, 10% attack boost, and 20% attack boost. So new thing here is this coins and supplies. Now personally, I don't really mind this, and it might be controversial, but I do think GBG rewards are very overpowered, so I don't mind that they added coins and supplies. This will dilute the other rewards, but importantly, they don't decrease the chance of getting the fragments. They are still 50%. That was confirmed by Juber in the feedback here on beta. So the chance of getting an Elephant Selection Kit fragment is the same, but the number of forge points, goods and so on will be slightly lower because they will be diluted a little bit with these options here. But I don't mind it because yeah, I do think the rewards are overpowered. And because it doesn't affect the building you get, I'm completely fine with it, to be honest. That might be controversial, but it is what it is. Anyways, let's go back to the map here because there are a few more changes. There are some changes to the log. So if I zoom in a little bit, so here you can see that when a sector is captured, you can now see who captured it. And that's important if you have, like here, do not touch. You want to know who took it. So now you can know who took it, and if necessary, take actions against that player. But do keep in mind that if multiple people are attacking at the same time, it might be an accident. It might not be a guarantee that they are trolling or trying to hurt your guild. So you will know, you will have some more options for moderation, but keep in mind that there might be human error and multiple people playing at the same time. So don't always go on this. Then another thing is this here, intruded. Now this means that if you attack a sector that is marked as do not attack, that should be added to the log. So why don't we go ahead and just do that, just to see, hopefully I can win. I think I can win. Yep. So now you can see that I intruded this sector here. Now it only, as I understand it, it only shows the first sector you intrude on that day. So if I, actually we can check, if I go here, I don't think that will show. Let's see if my units are good enough. I do think they should be good enough. Okay, so yeah, that will show. So the first time you attack a new sector, or attack a marked sector. So if I attack this again, do you think I can take this one? If I attack this again, that will not appear here on this log. So only the first time on each sector. So that's nice. That way this log is not spammed with all of these messages. So yeah, this also gives some more room for moderation. But again, keep in mind that I attacked this, but that isn't necessarily a bad thing. It just means we have less progress here. And sometimes, if you're looking for easy fights, you might have to take one, and it doesn't hurt if I do a fight here. So yeah, some more options, but again, use them with care. All right, yeah, another thing that we can look at is here in the guild tab. You can now see your placement. That was already there, but now you can see where you placed in previous seasons. Now this will start at 0 now with the new update, so it doesn't retroactively count previous seasons, but from now on you will see where you placed each season. And that might give some more incentive to top guilds to fight and stay in Diamond guild in Diamond League and so on. But yeah, that's nice. You can now see it similar to how it's been in the guild expedition, where you can see where your guild has placed or how many times they've placed in first, second, or third. Doesn't show the other ones, but yeah, they're more or less the same. All right, let me see. Have I missed anything? I think that's more or less it for the update. Yeah, that's about more or less it for the update. So I think I will leave it there. Hopefully this video was helpful, taught you some new things about this map if you haven't been paying attention on beta. So good luck. Let me leave it there, but before I end, let me thank my Patreons. I would like to thank Homestar, Merrick B, PQ the Goat, Alkler, Sabathiel, Hugo Count von Count, Jan Fredriksen, Jude Generous, Filda, Rocco, Henrik der Erklärberg, and Mattia. Thank you all very much for your support. Thanks for watching, good luck in the upcoming season, and I will see you in the future.